Okay, so good evening, all.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, very good evening. Hope the presentation is visible. Yes, everyone can see.
Yes.
It's visible. Okay, okay, good. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so our today's topic it's about the project and managing the projects. So what do you understand by project? And I would like to ask you, like, if any one of you is into any of project, like which has been assigned by your organization. So is anyone leading a project or anyone is part of a project?
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry,
Yes.
Screen is not visible.
screen is not visible.
Yeah, now it's okay.
Fine. Okay, fine. So yeah, so anyone know like is in a project, like are you a team member or you are like a leader in a project? Any project?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, good, good. So like according to you, what is a project? What does a project know? Like what is the definition of a project?
Yeah, actually, based on the scope of work,
Mm-hmm.
uh, we will meet all the commitment and agree with the timeline, with the budget and cost, and
Mm-hmm.
the initiation, planning, and execution, project completion also,
Yeah, to
and
achieve a
closing out
specific
also.
task. Yeah, to achieve a specific task. So it's a time bound process. Project is a time bound process, so which has a definite end time, and it focuses on utilizing the resources, no, to the optimized level, and uh, it involves coordination, it involves collaboration, it involves control because like since uh, cost is no like involved, heavy cost is involved in no like projects, so there is a requirement of controlling, and uh, it doesn't mean every project has to be led by a leader. Okay, so there are a few projects and the leader doesn't guide. There is no need for a leader, no, to guide the team. So there are such projects, and it's something no like new. It's something new to the industry. So in olden days, I mean in previous days, so there will be a team leader or there will be a supervisor to guide the team, to help the team know by assigning with the resources and to know like to control them. There will be a leader or there will be a monitor, no, who looks into the project and the no the team members in the project. But nowadays, no, like few projects, no, in few industries, those doesn't need a team leader or those doesn't need no like a person no who can monitor and control it. The team, the members of the project, no, like they take care of everything. Okay, yes, so we'll discuss about it later. So let's see what is project and project management. So these are the unique endeavors with specific goals, and the managing the project is a discipline of planning, organizing, controlling resources to achieve those goals. So it has an objective. Every project has an objective. So there is a task to be achieved at the end, and everyone know like works towards achieving the task. They share the resources, and they communicate with each other. Whoever is no like involved assigned in this project, they communicate with each other. Sometimes there would be a hierarchical structure in the project, or sometimes there would be a network structure in the project. It depends upon the organization or depends upon the project, and every project has a specific timeline. So there is a starting time, there is an ending time. It has a specific timeline, and in few cases a project can be something no which is ongoing, especially in service industry. Take service industry, any project is an ongoing project, that is a continuous enhancement no of the service happening. It's not a one time project, it's not like it's continuous. So take educational institutions, it's an ongoing thing. So every project is an ongoing thing. They have to keep on enhancing it, they have to keep on upgrading it, they have to keep on upskilling the employees. And take another service sector, which is like hospitality, healthcare, hospitality and the healthcare, tourism. So there is a need for like continuous improvement, and there is a need for continuous enhancement, and um I mean, giving better products or service to the customers, to their customers in a very enhanced way. So in few cases, a project like it doesn't have a definite end time, so it can be an ongoing thing as well. It's an ongoing project. Okay, so yeah, these are the few characteristics. Now let us see in detail. So temporariness, this is a feature of a project. So it's a future and temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product or a service or result. So, like as we have discussed earlier, take any company. So either they will be, giving their customers any either a product or a service or a technology or information or entertainment. So under any of these five aspects or any of these five factors, any company would be, giving to their customers. So it depends on the the type of the product or service, the company which is planning to give to their customers in the future. Okay, so for that, presently they will work on us, we'll just start with a project and they will work on a project. A temporary rather than a permanent social system, possibly continued by teams to accomplish particular task under time constraints. And what is the uniqueness of this? Every project is different in some way, whether it's its goals, scope, or stakeholders involved. A piece of planned work or an activity that is finished over a period of time and intended to achieve a particular purpose. So every project, it's somewhat a different thing. So few projects, it will be something, no, it would be a repetition of the same. So whatever they have done in their previous project, they have to go on with the same thing. Like for example, like software development, or depleting a software, or sometimes like construction. So it would be the same way sometimes in few project. But um, like if you take other companies or other industries, like every project, it is something unique. So it is a piece of planned work or an activity that is finished over a period of time and intended to achieve a particular purpose. So complexity. Few projects can be a simple one. Though it has an extended timeline, it could be a very simple one. But few projects, sometimes no, it can be a short time project, but sometimes no, the complexity will be like more intensive projects. Okay. Projects often involve multiple tasks, team members, and dependent needs that need to be managed. A series of tasks that need to be completed in order to reach specific outcome. So the complexity here is there is an interdependency of people or the resources, whoever is a part of the project. They have to know they have to be interdependent on others, though they are delegated with their task and their their responsibilities. Each one knows what they are have to, what they have to accomplish, what their work is, what their job responsibilities are. So though everyone is in the project team, though everyone knows about it, still for few things, they have to depend on each other, because project is always a teamwork and it's not an individual achievement. So yeah, then project management, that's one second. Okay, I haven't got this. Okay. Yeah. So we have another definition here. So this is application of knowledge, skills, tools, and techniques to project activities to meet the project requirements. So it involves the application of the knowledge, the people, tools, techniques, planning, executing, monitoring, and controlling of all the above. So it involves application of the knowledge. So each member will be having a specific skill set, which is required for the project to complete, to complete it. So then the people, it is the project, the team members of the project. So they will know like implement those skills. They will know like implement their ideas, their skills, and they use the tools and techniques required for this project. And like they have to plan, they have to execute, they have to monitor, and they have to control. And it helps to create a plan and schedule for the project, which ensures that tasks are completed on time within budget. And it helps to identify the potential risk and issues and can be addressed before they become a major issue. And it helps in optimizing the resources and reducing the waste. It helps in developing contingency plans and thus manages risks and issues. So contingency plans are like those things where you forecast or where you like speculate a risk or uncertainty that is going to happen, and you take necessary steps to avoid that no risk or that uncertainty happening. So that is contingency planning. And it ensures all stakeholders are informed and involved in the project, and therefore communication and collaboration within team members is established. That is, there is a need for a clear communication in any project, so that everyone knows what has to be done next. So why it is no important for managing the projects? So to ensure that projects are completed on time within budget, ensure projects meet their objectives, manage resource efficiently, manage risk and issues, facilitate communication and collaboration. See, the management of project, no, it depends on, no, like it depends from industry to industry, or from, no, like the companies to company. If it is a manufacturing unit, so most of the cases, the project would be, no, like going on with the manufacturing process. So there, the most of the cases, no, the project managers would be mostly the supervisors, because no, the responsibility of like managing the other works, line workers, no, it is assigned to the supervisors. And who supervises the supervisors? So it will be the managers, the plant managers, or the the unit managers. So they will be like managing the supervising the supervisors. And sometimes if it is a marketing, it's a marketing company. So most of the cases the project would be like capturing a market, or like launching a market, or collecting feedback about a new product which is to be launched by the company. So it can be anything. So there, the case would be who will be leading the project. It would be obviously the project manager, or the departmental manager would be like leading the project. And take software industry, and sometimes the project will be like software development, or software testing, or like software implementation, or it can be anything related to software. So there, the project manager who manages the project and leads the team, it would be the team leader, or the project manager, or whoever, software manager, or whoever it is. So it depends on the type of the company or type of the industry. So managing the project, no, like that will be taken care. So the responsibility will be like taken care by the respective managing authorities. So what are the characteristics? So it's always goal oriented, because it has specific objectives to achieve. And there is a need for team collaboration, because project teams work together to accomplish the project goals. Resource constraints. They have limited resources, including time, budget, and personnel. Because no, since it is a time-bound process, the limited resources, no, it has to be shared by like everyone who is involved in the project. And finally, risk and uncertainty. So projects are inherently risky with unknown variables and external factors. If it is like something agile, agile means like some. Okay, let us discuss agile projects later. So if it is something which is something ongoing project, there is no time limit for completing the project. It's something ongoing. So there is no like no need to fear about the risk or uncertainty, because no like whatever is happening in the market, accordingly no the project team will like get adapted to the market change, and they will go on with the project. The changes they will implement, and they will go on move on with the project. But whichever project which has like a limited time to complete, so there is always a risk and uncertainty, because of the external market, or because of economic factors, or because of the political factors. So anything can change like in time. So key characteristics are, there is a clear start and there is a end date, and create unique outcomes or customer experience. It is always, no, most cases it is temporary in nature and has a degree of uncertainty. It is cross functional and has boundaries. So why it is cross functional? Because this project team, they have to communicate with each and every department or each and every component in the organization. So they are bound to know, submit their report or know, like give updates about their project to the top management, to their managers or to their team leaders, to their colleagues, to their supervisors, and to their subordinates as well, and sometimes no to other stakeholders. So this team is no like has a responsibility of no updating the all the details, no happenings about their project to all these people, no to all these people in the department, in the organization. So that's why, it's cross functional, because they have to collaborate with no each and every department. They have to collaborate. They have to be no like open with the finance department, so that no they get funded for this project. And they have to know collaborate and know have a clear communication with the top management, because they need to get the approval for this project. To move on with the project, they need approval of the top management. And with the the colleagues and with their subordinates, they have to know they have to maintain a good communication, and they have to know integrate with them, because uh, through them they can get the project moving on. So it is a completely cross functional thing factor, because project teams they cannot run everything on their own. They need finance, they need guidance, they need resources, they need support, they need approval, they need control, so everything they need. So it has to be cross functional, and it has boundaries as well. So because now everyone knows the limitation, there is a time limitation, there is money limitation, responsibilities limitation, and actions there is a limitation for each and everything. So it is always everyone has in the project, every team member has time, they have boundaries. So budget, timeline, objectives, resource requirement. So budget, identify the key stakeholders, define roles and responsibilities, outline necessary steps for successful project execution. So there's a clear and start date. So it needs to have clear beginning, definite end, and an overview of what happens in between. And creates unique outcomes because it requires doing of something different which was not done previously. Few cases, the projects will be the same. It is a repetitive one. Uh, there will not be no much different. For example, no constructing dams or constructing this corridors, infrastructure thing. No mostly it is done the same, right? Everywhere it's done the same. Depends upon the the topography, or depends upon the the place where it is being constructed. Or otherwise most cases the construction it's always the same. But in other cases projects are completely unique, so mostly it will be in an enhanced one of the previous project, something which is unique and enhanced one, or something advanced. And it's always temporary in nature. Ad hoc organization of staff and resources to accomplish a goal. It has a degree of uncertainty because there is a high degree of risk in those projects which are not properly defined. And it's always cross functional because it produces unique product service, results drawing talents of multiple professionals and departments within firms, and sometimes from outside the firm as well. With the stakeholders also, they have to communicate, so it is cross functional. They have to depend on them. And it has boundaries because it operates with certain constraints of time, money, quality, and functionality. So, what are the aspects of a project management? First, let's see the hope and defining and managing the boundaries and deliverables of the project. So till that point, you can go with. So define and manage the boundaries and the deliverables of the project. And time scheduling activities and ensuring timely completion. Then the cost, estimating the total project cost, and budgeting for each and every component in the project, and controlling the project expenses. And quality, ensuring project deliverables are met, or meeting the required standards. So effective teamwork is needed because successful projects rely on the seamless collaboration and effective communication between team members, and timely execution is must. Balancing and prioritizing tasks is crucial for completing the projects, and quality deliverables is also mandatory because by adhering to quality standards, projects ensure the delivery of valuable outcomes. Overall, so project management is all about these are the driving process behind innovation, growth, and adaptability. Understanding the key characteristics and aspects allows us to successfully navigate the complexities of project execution. So this is now like an overall view about the project. So if you have any doubts, you can ask before we move on to the next topic. Yeah, any doubts? No? We'll move further. Yeah, okay. Okay. Now let's see about agile project management. So have you heard this term agile? What do you mean by agile? Agile means no like it's something like ongoing. Okay, agile is no something like ongoing, and this is a completely no like it's like a paradox term for no like a timeline project. Timeline project has a definite timeline, that is no it has a definite end time, and before that end time the project has to be completed. It's a traditional way of no like executing a project and finishing a project. So agile is something no which is completely opposite to no like the traditional project thing. So it is a flexible approach to managing projects, emphasizing collaboration, adaptability, and continuous improvement. So agile is something no where the project management and the manager and the team involves in all the activities where the end time of the project or the core design of the product or service or which upon the project is no like carried on. So they keep on no like changing or no like what do you say no like remodeling according to the market's condition. It is like no like you keep on no like enhancing the product till the customer gets no like satisfied with the product and finally you deliver it to the customer. So this is somewhat no like a complete no like an opposite to this lean management, lean project management. So lean project management no it's all about no like minimizing the waste because in lean project management on whichever project which follows a lean strategy, so it is time bound, there is a limited time, and all the no like the each and every factor is streamlined, there is a streamlined process, and there is a very little space for no like customization. You cannot go for customization in no like in lean project management, which follows a lean strategy. There is a limited scope for customization for the customers because no like most cases all the units produced or all the type of services no it would be of the same quality, it would be of the same type, so there is no differentiation at all because no it focuses on streamlining the process so that no they can minimize the waste. But agile no it's completely the opposite term. So agile focuses on customer satisfaction, lean focuses on no like the quality, but agile focuses on customer satisfaction. So as long as the customer or as long as the market no like they demand more enhanced product or no like any change in the final deliverable, so this team, the agile project management team, they have to know like keep on editing or no like enhancing or no like remodel the product or the service which you are no like going to give. So let's see the meaning first. So APM, that is the Agile Project Management. It's an iterative approach to planning and guiding project processes. It breaks project processes down into smaller cycles called sprints or iterations. In in the traditional way of no like a project management no that is no managing the project while executing the projects which follows the lean methodology, There is no breakdown. There is no breakdown in between. The team doesn't stop in between. But in agile project management, that is agile, while executing agile projects, so there are no like there is a break in between. So the total project, it is now like broken down into small cycles. So it is called sprints. Each and every cycle, no, it's called sprints or iterations. So each iteration, as soon as no, the sprint is one, the stage one is achieved, that is sprint level one is achieved, the team pauses for some time, looks back what they have done as of now, and they will discuss upon no like whether there is any need for no like any change or no any adaptation needed. And if there is a need for it, they will go on with the adaptation or they will go on with the implementation, and then they will move to the second stage, which is sprint 2. So they will know after working out again, they will take a break, they will give a pause to the project, so look back whatever they have done. So only if they are satisfied and the customer is satisfied, and then they will move on to the third stage, that is sprint 3. So this is how no the agile project it goes on. Sorry. So an iteration refers to a single development cycle. Each section or iteration is reviewed and critiqued by the project team, which should include representatives of the project's various stakeholders. Insights gained from the critique of an iteration are used to determine what the next step should be in the project. So now like each section is now critiqued by the project team. Whereas in conventional project, no, where which follows the lean methodology, so the project team they just have to know like go on with no like working on and implementing no all the resources, utilizing the resources and go on with the project. So they may be not, they may not be given a chance to know like give their opinion know how the project is going on, because no the team leader or the manager controls the product, the project leader no controls the team. But here in agile project, every if after no like the completion of every sprint level or every no iteration, the team is given a chance no to give their no like idea and to give their no like criticisms about the project, that is a sprint which they have achieved no like recently. So it enables project teams into work quickly and collaboratively on a project while being able to adapt to changing requirements in development. It also enables development teams to react to feedback quickly so they can make changes at each sprint and product cycle. So that's why no they stop in between. So they have a cycle, they stop in between each and every cycle, that is, each and every sprint is achieved. They pause, they look back at what they have done as of now. So they will discuss upon no, whether any like any new enhancement is needed or any like upgradation is needed. So if it is needed, they will go on with it or they will continue with it. Okay, so that's why after the completion of each and every cycle, this team will get in touch with the customer. Whereas in lean methodology of project management, so the customer will not be no contacted unless and otherwise the final product no is no like delivered. Only at that point of time the customer will be no like knowing what they have got. But in agile project, what happens is after the every completion of sprint, after the level of after each level, the customer would be shown what the project team has achieved as of now. So they will get the ideas or they will get the like the feedback from the customer also. So if the customer is satisfied with what they have done as of now, the project team will move on to the next stage. So that's how no it goes. So agile project management, it focuses on working in small batches, visualizing processes and collaborating with end users to gain feedback. Because no like it's not like no finally after the no after the final product is done or final project is completed, finally delivering the product or service to the customer and then getting a feedback. No, that is a conventional way. But with agile project, so after each sprint, successful sprint like completion, the end user will be contacted to gain the feedback. So when it all started, so in 2001, a group of software developers created Agile Manifesto, establishing the core values and principles of Agile. And it has evolved and expanded beyond software development, finding applications in various industries worldwide. So Agile, it started in 2001, and it was a no like a software developers, no, a team of software developers, no. So they created this Agile manifesto. Just like no like lean. So lean, it actually no the lean strategy. It all started in Toyota production system. So though the strategy was no like created and implemented to no like minimizing any waste happening in the Toyota production unit, this that particular no like concept was no like it was hailed by the westerners, it was hailed by the industrialists no like all over the world, so everyone started adapting lean. So now known even the new startups no nowadays, even new startups no, they know like take up this lean strategy for no like giving better results and to know like minimize the wastes. Likewise no like agile no like it was, though it was started by a group of software developers, now it has no like beyond software development, it has no like extended its scope. So popular agile frameworks are no like Scrum, Kanban, and Lean gain popularity, providing structured approaches to the implementing of agile. So Kanban, again, no, it's a Japanese term. It's like a no like many whoever is in a project no will be knowing about no like what is Kanban. So Kanban is completely about no like it's like a scorecard kind of a thing. Okay, it's like a scorecard. So day-to-day activities, no, it will be updated in the scorecard, and that will be, no, like available to each and every employee or a worker, no, in the manufacturing unit or in the warehouse unit, whatever, no, like. So they will come to know. So what has to be done today, and who has to know do it, how many people has to work on it, what is their start and end time of the project, and know like what would be the output, where to get the resources, so complete details about each day's activity, no, so that would be entered in the Kanban store card. And Scrum, yeah, it is no like again no like what do you say no like it comes under the project management thing. So that we will not discuss later. Scrum. Okay. So it is an agile team collaboration framework commonly used in software development and other industry. So, Agile Team Collaboration Framework Community, Scrum. It prescribes for teams to break work into goals to be completed within time boxed iterations called sprints. Each sprint is no longer than 1 month and commonly lasts 2 weeks. So, the cycle time, the time for each sprint is from minimum 2 weeks to maximum of 1 month and not more than that. So it is an empirical process where decisions are based on observation, experience, and experimentation. So this is Scrum. Kanban is scheduling system for lean manufacturing. So it is Taichi Ono. So he's an industrial engineer at Toyota. So he developed a Kanban to improve manufacturing efficiency. It is a visual method for managing workflow at the individual, team, and even organizational level. So the team translates from its original Japanese, no, like meaning of visual signal or a card. Kanban means visual signal or card. So Kanban board with the to do, doing, and done lanes is a great way to start visualizing the work. So by seeing that Kanban board, no, like any person can easily understand, no, like what has been done as of now, what is like happening right now, on what has to be done the next stage. So, what is the scope and no like approach of this agile? So, adaptability. When you see about the adaptability, this agile project management, it allows for flexibility and adaptability, allowing teams to respond to changing needs and priorities. We can say many examples for no like agile projects, such like take this construction industry. So nowadays no like when we are no like constructing doing construction, the construction companies no like when they are constructing, whether it is an apartment or an individual houses or no like office premises or whatever it is a commercial place, so they keep on touch no like they maintain a communication with their no end user, the final clients. Okay, so after every stage of completion no they would contact the clients, they will let them know like what has been completed as of now, And if client needs any like upgradation or client needs any customization, so that is considered. The cost are adjusted, the plans are adjusted, so everything is like made adjusted, and they will go on with customers expectations. So again, after a particular stage, again they will contact the end user, that is a client, and they will show what they have. They will be showing like what they have done as of now. So again, collect the feedback from the end user, and if at all it is necessary, they will go on with any change suggested by the end user, or they will continue with the next stage. So likewise, like we can go for like any examples. Like most of the software companies, nowadays they follow this agile technology. I mean, agile strategy. Like they keep on, like they contact the end user, like, and they keep on updating about what has been done as of now after the completion of every sprint cycle. So iterative approaches and emphasizes iterative development, breaking projects into smaller, manageable increments to deliver value yearly and continuously. So client collaboration is the specific, like a unique point, in agile project, because in lean project or lean strategy, the customers would not be, like in touch with the company or with the brand till the final product is, like delivered to them. But here in agile, so every now and then, that is after the completion of every sprint cycle, so client collaboration is done. So, Agile involves regularly engaging clients, promoting collaboration, feedback, and ensuring the final product meets their expectation. And Agile fosters quick response to changes and empowers teams to make informed decisions to deliver high quality results. So, Scrum, Kanban, Lean, and Extreme Programming. So Scrum, we know, we have already seen, it's a popular agile methodology, focuses on self-organizing teams, time-boxed sprints, and frequent collaboration. Then comes the Kanban. It emphasizes visualizing and limited work in progress, ensuring smooth flow and continuous improvement. Then comes the Lean. Lean Agile combines Agile with Lean principles. So this is a new concept. So Lean combining Agile. So this is an integration focusing on reducing waste plus improving efficiency and delivering value. So Lean's focus is on reducing the waste, minimizing the waste, and Agile's focus is on delivering a value product to the consumers, the final customers. So they combine Lean and Agile, and now they focus on all these factors. Then comes the extreme programming, XP. It is built upon values, principles, and practices, and its goal is to allow small to mid-sized teams to produce high-quality software and adapt to evolving and changing requirements. This is specifically for software industry, whereas Scrum, Kanban, Lean, no, like the scope is no like many. Even no like startups also use these Lean and no like this Kanban thing. They use like Scrum sometimes. It is not only confined like for softwares, but many companies like started using like Scrum. Okay, so let's see the principles: customer collaboration, iterative approach, and self-organizing teams. So for agile, no, you don't need a there is no mandate for a project leader actually for running the agile projects. It is completely contradictory of the conventional way of like running the projects, but the teams are self-organized. That is a unique point here. And another unique point is the end user collaboration. Yeah, till the project is like completed, the end users are like contacted and communicated, and collaboration is sought from them. So customer collaboration, continuous involvement and collaboration with customers throughout the project to ensure their needs are met. And iterative approach, incremental development and testing, allowing for frequent feedback and adjustment during each iteration. And finally, empowering teams to make decisions, cross-functional collaborations, and shared responsibility for project success. So now let's see the important features. Yearly continuous delivery of software is the highest priority to achieve customer satisfaction. Not only confines to software, but take any product or service. Teams must be able to change requirements at any point in the development process, even in late stages, because they focus on customer satisfaction, whereas lean focuses on minimizing the waste. But agile focuses on customer satisfaction. So even if at the end point, no, like customer needs something different. So if you are following agile strategy, you have to go on with the customer suggestion. Prioritize continuous creation and deployment of working software in short succession. Sorry. Developers must work together with end users and project stakeholders throughout the project. So, whatever industry you are in, no, like substitute with this project and substitute with no like software and no like program development and everything, because no like this principles no it applies to no like almost all the industry. So, team members need to be motivated to support their surrounding environment. They convey information in development teams through face to face conversation if possible. And they have to measure progress primarily by progress made on creating the working software. And the developers must maintain a constant pace to continue a sustainable development process. Continuous attention should be given to the quality of software to ensure good design. Maximize the work done by focusing on simplicity in design. Teams must be self-organizing. There is no like that. There is no need for no any supervisor or team leader for the teams. So they can be self-organized and produce the best product or service. And teams need to reflect on how to become more effective at regular intervals. So, what are the phases of agile project? First is identify the project goals. This is a planning stage. So, identify the project goals, why they have taken up this project, what is the purpose of taking up the project, and create a prioritized backlog to guide the development. So that no, it's this itself is a kind of no like a Kanban scorecard. Yeah. So defining no like and prioritizing no the things to be done, who has to do it, where they have to do it, how they have to do it, so where are the resources from where they can take it, so everything whom they have to report to, how they have to go on with it. So create a prioritized backlog to guide development. Then comes the development phase. Iteratively build and test working software, ensuring frequent feedback from stakeholders. So whichever no like whether it's a software or no something else, if it is a software industry it's a software, or if it is a construction industry it's a no like a stage of completion of the construction work, or if it is a no like a service industry like say like hospitality or tourism or education industry, so there will be no like something else. So they have to know like take frequent feedback from the stakeholders. Then finally review and adapt. That is no review the progress, gather the feedback, adapt the plans and process for continuous improvement. So there are 5 phases of agile project management. First is envisioning. That is the project and overall product are first conceptualized in this phase. That is the main planning phase, conceptualized, and the needs of the end customers are identified. This phase also determines who is going to work on the project and its stakeholders. This is the first phase of planning, envisioning the whole project. Then comes the speculation. This phase involves creating the initial requirements for the product. Teams will work together to brainstorm a features list of the final product, then identify milestones involving the project timeline. So this is the phase where the sprints no will be no like set up. So after 2 weeks or 3 weeks, no, like when the first stage has to be completed. That is when the first sprint has to be completed. So then how much is the pausing time, the break time? So what are all the things to be discussed? And then again the start of the second stage, that is sprint level 2. So when is that time starting? So these factors, no, it will be decided on the speculation phase. Then is the exploring phase. The project is worked on with focus on staying within project constraints, but teams will also explore alternatives to fulfill project requirements. So since it is no like a continuous improvement is happening no in this agile thing, So they will also know explore alternatives. But in lean, there is no alternative. It is already fixed. It is streamlined. But is in agile, no, there is always no like a space for alternatives to adapt. So to fulfill the project requirements, teams work on single milestones and iterate before moving on to the next. So when you're in the first phase, after 2 weeks or maximum within a month, whatever is not the projected thing to happen, so that would be your milestone. So after that milestone is completed, so a review is done, then you will move on to the second milestone, achieving the second milestone. Then fourth phase, stages adapting. Delivered results are reviewed and teams adapt as needed. This phase focuses on changes or corrections that occur based on customer and staff perspectives. Feedback should be constantly given so each part of the project meets end user requirements, and this project should improve within each iteration. So after completion of each sprint, each iteration, feedback is sought from the end user, and if at all necessary, changes are done to the existing sprint, that is recently completed sprint iteration, and then they will move on with the next sprint. Then finally, closure of the product. As I said earlier, in few industry, there will not be a definite timeline for projects. Sometimes projects can be something no never ending, like especially in service industries. But in other industries, no, there is an end time. Though it is agile or though it is no like a lean project, there is an end time. So finally, closure, delivered results are reviewed and teams adapt as needed. The final project is measured against updated requirements. Mistakes or issues encountered within the process should be reviewed to avoid similar issues in the future. So this is the closure of the project. So these are the 5 phases or 5 stages no, in implementing an agile project. So what are the benefits? Increased flexibility. The team will have enough time to know for customization and everything. So agile allows for changes and adaptations throughout the project, accommodating evolving requirements. Faster time to market. So this may be contradicting because no like the team takes no like little enough time to complete it. But faster time to market, how it happens? Because by delivering value incrementally, the team focuses on the value of the product and the customer satisfaction. So obviously that would be something unique to the customer. So it's again no a faster time to the market. Whereas other companies, other industries will be focusing on the same type of the product. No, there is no change because customization is not possible. No, while you're following just the lean strategy, customization is not possible. So they will be going on with the same type of products, no, like stereotyping the product and stereotyping of the services. But in agile, there is a scope for improvement. There's a scope for enhancement. So the final product will be always be unique. That's why no, they are ahead in the market. So agile enables quicker delivery of working products or features and higher customer satisfaction. In lean strategy, there is no other go. You have to buy the same product, no, like which is already been no decided by the company. There is no scope for no like customization and all. But in agile, there is no like a space for customization. So continuous collaboration and feedback help align the final product with customer expectations, leading to higher satisfaction. So what are the no other benefits? More freedom is there for the team members. Project management lets designers work on models that use their strengths. Yeah, each team member can no implement their uniqueness, their skills and everything. No, they have a no like scope for no like implementing it, utilizing it. No, like to grow along with the organization. No, there is always a space for them. Efficient use of the resources enables rapid deployment with minimal waste because since customization is happening, uh, more refining of the product no or the service is being done. So initial days there may be no like some wastages may be happening, but as the team gets experienced in this agile projects no, so after two or implementing the 2 or 3 projects, they will get to know where are the no like the spaces where they can know like where they have already committed a mistake, and where there is wastages has happened, so they will know about it. Now they are know like since experienced, they can know like move with the newer project and reduce the wastage. Then greater flexibility and adaptability is there. Developers can better adapt to and make needed changes. Rapid detection of problems. This enables quicker fixes and better control of projects. Because in lean, if there is a no like problem in between, you cannot stop the process because already know the timeline and know like everything is streamlined. So you cannot know like stop or pause the process, but then know like agile, there is always a greater flexibility and adaptability, and there is always a time to know like fix the problems. So if you identify a problem, there is always a scope to fix a problem, you can rectify the errors. Increased collaboration with users. This leads to products that better meet end user needs, and differences from other project management methods. That is, APM doesn't require as clearly defined goals and processes at the start of development when compared to traditional project management methods like waterfall. So waterfall method is not the name given to the traditional method because no like waterfall is like no like there is a start point, there is an end point. Yeah, there is no break in between. Yeah, so once the water starts flowing, so there is no break in between, it has to reach the destination. Yeah, so but in agile, no, that's completely different. So there are few no like steps given, that is the stages. Step 1, more control. Step 2, better productivity, better quality, higher customer satisfaction, and higher return on investment. So these are the key benefits of using agile methodology. Okay, so it has more advantages, it has no few limitations as well.
മനസ്സിലായില്ലേ?
Let's see. Complexity.
പടമാണോ മറ്റേതാണോ?
Please mute your audio. Guys, please mute your audio. Yeah. So first limitation is the complexity, because as you know like keep on enhancing, keep on changing, keep on no like adding new things to the product or the service which you are going to deliver. So that is more complex no like involved. Agile requires skilled team members and appropriate planning to manage dependencies and handle increased complexity. Constant dev involvement is required, okay, because stakeholders need to be regularly engaged throughout the project, so which can be time consuming and demanding, because agile is no like they don't have a no definite timeline, so that's why. Initial learning curve. Transitioning to agile may require a learning curve of team members unfamiliar with the methodology and its practices. So, in initial stages, the team may struggle for some time, but once they are experienced, so they will know like cope with that. So, sometimes the agile projects, no, they may fail. So, what are the no like the causes? Lack of experience with agile methods, that may be the reason. And the company philosophy or culture at odds with core agile values, so completely contradictory. Company philosophy is different, but the agile value is different, so they do not know like they couldn't integrate no like, so that may be the reason. Lack of management support, that may also be the reason. And external pressure to follow traditional waterfall process, that may also be the reason. And lack of support for cultural transition. Few employees or no few team members in the the project, they may be against this agile thing, because no they are used to know this waterfall method of no like going on with the project, so they may resist to the to get adapted to the new strategy, agile strategy, that may be the reason. So resistance from team members. A broader organizational or communication problem, so that may also be the reason no for agile projects to fail. And more drawbacks are there. Inconsistent results. A project can go off track because there are fewer predetermined courses of action at the start of a project. And project is difficult to measure. Off track projects lead to less predictable outcomes. So once a product moves out of the track, goes out of the track, it is not like very difficult to know like to manage it and to get control of it. And time constraints are there. Agile project management. so relies on making decisions quickly. So it's suitable for organization that takes a long time to analyze issues. So time constraint is there, and communication can be challenging because no, it's an ongoing process. So it is not time bound, it's an ongoing process. So collaboration between teams and end users must continually happen to make the best possible product. Yeah, so let's stop here. It's almost time. The remaining concepts of agile and know the project management, other strategies and other techniques in project management, we will know like discuss in another session. So any doubts as of now? So I'll be here for 2 to 3 minutes. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Okay, so Mr. Sheikh Marzouk has asked, please let me explain what is the difference between project coordinator versus project management manager. So it's all about no like controlling. Who controls the team? Who controls the project? Project manager can control the team, control the actions of the team members, controls the project, controls the resources, manages the team. But coordinator, so the main responsibility of coordinator is to coordinate between the team and the stakeholders. Okay, so they are the no the contact point no between these two. They are like mediators. Coordinators are like mediators. They are the contact point. But project manager no like completely focused on the project, completely focused on no like finishing the project on time, making sure the team is no like implementing the resources to its optimum level, making sure no like other parties are being informed. So that is the no like managers, project managers no like responsibility. But project coordinator, so they have to coordinate, collaborate no like make sure the project team collaborates and coordinates with other cross departments as well, or other stakeholders as well. So that is the difference. Yeah, got it.
Add one more point. Project manager can decision maker,
Mhm.
but for coordinator cannot.
Sorry.
Yeah, project manager can as a decision maker for
Mm-mm.
throughout the project life cycle.
Yeah, because yeah, that person is leading the project, right? Yeah, so decision making, controlling, so all these no responsibilities, yeah, for project manager. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we have one more question. Where can use agile methodology our project? I mean, what phases we use that methodology? Uh, Agile methodology, it has phases. It has different stages. In any stage, you're using agile only. Any stage in agile methodology, you're using agile. Yeah, that answers your question. It's up to the no the management, or it's up to the project leader no who has to decide whether they have to go with the waterfall project thing or the agile project. So it depends on it. Okay, if the company's management, if the management is no like ready to invest more, if they are ready with no investing more, the team can go with agile. But the management is no like specific about the budget thing and costing and everything, you have to go with lean only. That is a waterfall method only, because agile no, it involves more money. more cost is incurred. So obviously management has to approve it, because they have to spend more for agile projects. But for lean thing, cost is minimized because waste is minimized. So lean completely focuses on minimizing the wastages. That is minimizing the wastage in time, minimizing the wastage in resources, minimizing in wastage of the money, and minimizing the wastage of labor, their skills, everything minimizing it. The agile is not an ongoing thing, so there is no minimization and all. So management has to spend more. So Ashwin has asked, is it possible to switch methods in between a project? Yeah, upon the management's approval, you can switch. Yes, it's possible. So master business administration is a must required for project management. It depends. It's not necessarily actually. You mean you are asking whether there is you have to do an MBA to be a project manager? Is that your question? I'm not sure about your question. Master Business Administration is must required for project management. Oh, okay, fine. No, that is not a mandatory thing. That's not a mandatory thing. Who is the main decision maker in a project? Yeah, obviously the project manager. Obviously the project manager, they are the decision makers. Management, see, management doesn't have to know the in and out about the projects, because it is the project manager who communicates with the management about what is happening in the project. So decision maker will be the project manager, but the approval thing, it will be given by the management. Whether to implement or not, that will be given by the management. What is a major reason for agile projects to fail? Keep on over customization. If you go with over customization, projects fail, because lot of money and lot of time is involved while you go for over customization. And the more freedom you give to the customers, they keep on asking for more and more. Okay, so that should be a limitation, even when you collaborate with the end users after each and every iteration, that should be limitation. Few things, it has to be in the control of your thing. Okay, it has to be in your control. Don't give all the control to the end users. Okay, we are doing for them, we are working on the project for them, but if you give more freedom to them, they keep on asking for customization. So yes. Yeah, wrong decision makings, that also yeah, it leads to the failure of the project. Whether it's agile or lean doesn't matter, but wrong decisions and absence of team collaboration, and that may be the reason. And not monitoring anything, so that may be the reason. So experience last 3 years in design engineer. Can I planning to move coordinator role? Good for career growth. Be a civil engineer. It depends on your experience. So, and if you want to move into it, yeah, I think you can go for it. Yes, but make sure you're skilled, you're equipped with those requirements. So maybe some certifications may be required, or completing some the scrum master program or whatever it is, that may be required. But go through it, have a deep no take a do a deep research about it, and then go with it. Okay, so yes. That I'm not sure, because it keeps on changing. The industry, it keeps on changing, it keeps on upskilling. So now they say scrum, this thing is required. Maybe in another 3 months to 6 months, something new may come up. I'm not sure about it. Okay, so as of now, I think scrum certification is required, scrum master certification, so that is required. Okay, so anyhow, you check with the industry. Okay, so some colleagues or somebody in that industry, You check with them, or you can search in the internet, no, what is the basic certification or requirement, no, to become a like a project coordinator. So you can ask. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
mainly, ma'am, for the project management, we required PMP, project management professional, under the
Mm-hmm.
PMI.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, project management professional is required. Yeah.
Yeah, I took already that.
Additional quality. See, the more you know, like keep on, no, like upskilling yourself, no, uh, it is better. Like, see, it depends. Many things, no, like it depends. For example, if you are an MBA and you have no like almost a 5 to 10 experience, no, in no like managing and no like implementing the projects, no. So few companies, no, like for them that is enough. Uh, but for few companies, no, if you're an young professional, you don't have enough experience, you have only 2 to 3 years experience in projects, and know you're young, and know like you're in, and know like you're a, sometimes you may be a fresh pass out. So in those cases, no, they may be asking for more certifications. Okay, so it depends. If you're no more experienced, companies know, like few companies, they don't ask for no like certifications or no like something like that. Okay, so they just see your experience. They might see what projects you have worked on, for which companies you have worked on, and what was the result of the project successfully implemented. So they just see that, no, and they will take you. But if you're a fresher or no like new to the industry, or you have only limited experience in the same field, no, they may ask for more certifications. Yeah, depends. Yeah. So do a thorough research, no. You can do a thorough research and no can go with it. So I briefly worked in this project things, no, like I briefly worked for 2 to 2.5 years. No, like now I've completely switched on to teaching. So present scenario, no, like I'm not very, like sure about. So do a complete research, study the market, study the industry, study the requirements, and then no, like go on with it. Depends on your experience, depends on your qualification, depends on the projects, know what you have worked in. Yeah, yeah. So okay, so we will know like end the session for today. I'll meet you in another session. Okay. Thanks and bye. Have a great weekend. Thanks for
Thank you.
participating.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you.